Should you try Mally's Easy on the Eyes, or will it be a kid that you'll just despise? Find out next. Raquel back with another Gotta Try or Pass It By. This time we'll be talking about Mally's 6-piece Easy on the Eye collection. This was a QVC TSB on July 5th. It came rather quickly. I got it this Tuesday, so I've been playing around with it and I can't wait to share my thoughts with you. Before I get started, I have to thank my new subscribers. We have some friends joining us in this party over here at Will Work for Product. So thank you so much for joining me, and we're going to have a lot of fun. Also, I want to thank those of you who read the blog and keep up with the blog. I've been blogging a lot. So there's lots of great sales that are going on from the body shop, reviews on different products that I might not get a chance to do a video on because it's a little easier for me to do the blog because I can do that at any time during the day. So definitely feel free. I invite you to check out my blog, willworkforproduct.com. But enough with that. Let's talk about this kit. Okay, so I picked this kit up when it was the Today's Special Value. If you watched my favorites for June, you know that the Bobbi Brown kit didn't really work out for me, so I was feeling kind of bummed. So I was like, what am I going to do to make myself feel better? We'll buy another kit, right? My Easy in the Eye collection came in 2 color options. You could choose the I Love color that had definitely some fun colors to choose from, or in the Buff 2. Mally has it in the Buff 1 palette. I didn't have that palette. It's more neutral, so this is, I guess, like a follow-up. So think of it like Naked and then Naked 2. It costs $50 on QVC, and that's not including tax or shipping. It is still available. I believe the price is like $54.98, and I will leave a link to that in the box below for you. How was a girl to decide what kit to get? I didn't know whether I wanted that Love color, because I do love color, or in the Buff, because I do like neutrals as well. And after looking at a couple of swatches, I decided to get the in the Buff 2, so that's the palette we're going to be speaking of. I know some of y'all are thinking, oh, boring neutrals. This is the way it came box. I will insert pictures right now. I was pretty impressed with the packaging. Thought it looked really nice. Okay, so here is your palette, and like I said, I chose the In the Buff 2, and you open it up, and there is a mirror, which I won't blind you with, and you can fold it back, and you get 11 eyeshadows, and you get your eyeshadow base. So here's your eyeshadow base, and then here are the colors. You also get this brush. One side is for like your crease area, and the other one's your big fluffy brush. Really nice for blending out the shadow, and this crease brush is really nice for getting in that crease and giving you great definition. And I'll also insert pictures of swatches for you so you can see it. Now the swatches I'm showing you, this is without primer, and it's like one pass of the color. Also got 3 of the Mally Evercolor Starlight waterproof liners. They look like this in their pencil form. And you got it in Midnight, which is, you know, your black. You also got it in Dark Chocolate, which was a nice dark brown, and a Dusky Plum shade. Receive Mally's Volumizing Mascara. I actually have this mascara. It's full size. I believe it retails for $20 on its own. And I'll just show you the brush. And you get that in the black shade. This is one of her most popular mascaras and wins lots of rewards on QVC. You also got Mally's Perfect Prep Under Eye Brightening Pen, product in pen form. You get it in the lighter shade. It does come in a deeper, more intense yellow shade for deeper skin tones. Looks like this. And the way I kind of look at this is, you know, the craze that goes on with the Midnight Banana Powder. It's kind of like that banana powder in a cream form. So here it is on my hand, and then you can blend it out around the eye area. Also in the palette, you get this pretty big book. It's 60 pages, which, you know, most sets you really don't get a lot of information, but there's actually looks in here that tell you how to get particular looks. Like this one, I believe, is like how to get the polished look using the In the Buff palette. And I was pretty impressed with this, but in all fairness, I only picked up the In the Buff palette. I didn't get the I Love Color. You get looks for both palettes in here. So regardless whether you get the In the Buff or if you get the I Love Color, you're still going to be getting, I guess, look ideas and how-tos for both kits. So in a way you can look at it, well, is it really 60 pages, or how does that help me if I only get one palette? Or you can also look at it as if I have similar colors like this, I can see how to create different looks using similar colors that might be in the palette that I decided not to get. I hope that's not confusing. I'm playing with this palette since I got it, because how can I not? And I've got to say, I really do like this palette, and I'm going to say it's a gotta try. And here's why. One, I like the fact that you can use these wet or dry. This is very travel friendly. I love how sleek it is. I love how this can fold back. And I like that it has your primer here. I mean, how many times have you gone out of town and left something behind? So this is everything you could need, including your primer ready and handy and available for you to use. The colors went on very nicely. I will suggest that if you do pick up this palette, just tap off any excess, because there might be like a little fallout if you don't, but just a light little, you know, tap takes care of it. I found the colors very easy to work with. I'm wearing it today. I have played with this palette and decided, let me see how handy it is to have this book, because sometimes when they give you looks, it's kind of hard to follow. I had no problem using the book and following along and using this to create the polished look. The only thing I didn't like about this palette, I'll say, is I wish that the names of the shadows were listed somewhere underneath. You see there's no names here, but when you flip your palette over, hopefully you can see, it kind of gives you the outline of the palette and the names. That's the only thing I really didn't like about this palette. I found that these liners wore very nicely. They were very creamy, easy to use, and lasted throughout the day. And I really like the colors that you receive, the black, the brown, and the purple. Now, if you do decide to pick up the I Love Color set, the only thing that will be different is your palette. You'll still receive the same color pencil liners, mascara, and the eye brightener. Now, the mascara I already knew I love. Mally's Volumizing Mascara would be like easily in my top 5 mascaras that I absolutely love. It really does take your lashes to the next level, and I love how, you know, this is a pretty, I would say maybe standard size brush when it comes to mascara, but I'm still able to get this on my lower lashes and make those lashes pop. So this is an excellent mascara, and it retails for 20 bucks alone. So even if you're picking up this kit later and not at that special value price, this was $20. The whole kit's about $54. And this does sell alone for $20. So it's a really great value. I really also enjoyed using this brush. I love this crease side because I can really kind of get in there and build up the color. And if I want something a little bit more intense and dramatic, I'm able to do that. Fluffy side was excellent for blending things out, making things look nice and smooth. A little nervous. I always wanted to try this eye brightener and I didn't know how it was going to work, but it's actually pretty nice. A little bit goes a long way. It's in this nice click pin form. Hopefully you can get a good view of that. And I didn't want it to look like, well, clearly she put something underneath her eyes, but you just take a little bit and you just dab. And it really does a nice job of brightening the eye, but not looking like, okay, she just stuck some yellow cream underneath her eye. It really kind of blends out nicely and helps to brighten out that eye area. I really do love this kit and recommend that you try it. It's such a great value, especially when you think about the other naked palettes out there. You're not getting 3 liners, you're not getting mascara, you're not getting an eye brightener. You might get like a little primer, but this is a pretty decent size primer that you only need a little bit. You know, you're not getting the brush, you're not getting a 60-page booklet. So I feel like this was a really great kit. It really does give you a full eye look. I mean, the only thing you would really need to add to me would be your brows, but everything from, I guess, below here in this area, it has you covered. So I am very impressed with this kit. Highly, highly recommend. I do love this, the In the Buff too. I'll swatch some colors live for you. So let's swatch this shade. See, look at that. So you can do something really nice and bright, smoky. So swatch 3 shades for you. It's a really, really nice set, and the value is just crazy. So here are those colors swatched on my hands. I've been loving this palette. I'm so glad I own it. It's not available on Mally's website. And if you've been following up with my blog, I blogged about how Mally's going to be in Ulta stores. Right now she's online. There's a few products from her on Ulta.com, and she'll be in select Ulta stores starting August 11th. So the only place you can get this kit is QVC. That is my official review on the Mally Easy on the Eyes 6-piece kit. Did you pick it up? Let me know your thoughts below. If you're a Mallinista, I will have pictures on my blog. If it's not up to date, latest, I'll have it up by Monday night, just in case you kind of want to go back and see pictures and kind of get a better idea if this is a great fit for you. But I really do think that this is a palette that you're gonna love. It's very workable, very wearable, and even though I got the In the Buff, I feel like I can do some things with it. Go to QVC.com and watch a full presentation of this. I love how QVC does that, just in case you want a little bit more information, or you miss something, or you just kind of want to see it demoed in action. Also, Mally has 6 videos up, 3 using the In the Buff 2, 3 using the I Love Color palette, showing you how to do different looks that she shares with you in this pamphlet. So if you kind of want to watch her do some looks, I found it very helpful and informative. So definitely go check that out at QVC.com. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day to watch this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, check out the blog. I have a blog post with a look using the new Maybelline Smoky Eye Penciled in Emerald Fury. So get my thoughts about that pencil when you go to willworkforproduct.com. Take care. Thumbs up this video, comment, and of course, subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you in the next video. Take care, everybody.